Hi guys. I'm down here on the ground and kind of looking like shit because I'm exhausted today. I have absolutely zero energy to be talking to you, and this is not like my favorite topic to continue to discuss, which I think I've kind of knocked this in the past when talking about the bottom control or when you're in mount. So, you're sitting on my hips or you're belly down, belly on belly, you're on top of me, and you're trying to get control. And when you are taking the top mount position, right, your legs are going to be going underneath my legs usually if you're in a low mount, right? We're going belly to belly. You're going to try to keep your knees off the ground if you can, and then try to bring your feet together actually like this rather than grapevining around my legs. And the reason why I say that, I'm going to give myself some room here, is that if you grapevine, the grapevine to me is the equivalent of trying to open somebody's guard by digging your elbows into my thighs, right? It's a little bit uncomfortable, it's painful. For newer people, it might get them to release their guard, right? So if my legs are locked up around your hips, putting your elbows into my thighs, it might cause enough pain that I might just be like, oh, fine, whatever. But you get to people that have been wrestling for a couple of years, maybe they've done some jiu-jitsu, and they've played it long enough that they get used to that, right? That pain in their thighs, it'll annoy them. It usually, if you try to put all your weight into one side and you're digging the elbow into this thigh, a lot of times what's going to happen to you, because you're trying to put so much effort there, you're not doing it evenly on both sides, is that I might grab this other arm, push in that elbow because you're giving me the energy to do so, and I'll just triangle choke you. That's a common consequence for digging your elbows into the thighs. If you get both elbows in, it's going to piss me off. I might knock you down. There's other things I might do about that, but it's just going to piss me off. And grapevining is kind of the same way. So if you're on top of me and we've got mount, and you start to grapevine around my shins, what I'm going to do to defend it is like the most complicated thing in the world. That's it. That's my bad knee, so I, would do it a lot more aggressively. It'd be more like a, slamming my legs straight on the ground, and that will pop your grapevine off right away. Other ways that I might deal with it, depending on how much movement I have with the grapevine, might be to step on your foot to get it cleared. So usually what's going to happen is I'll take one leg, I'll demonstrate on my left, I'll slam that one down to pop that grapevine off, I'll pop this grapevine off, and then I'll get my heels in really close so it becomes hard for you to get your legs back under here. I'll get them on the inside of your legs so that you lose that loop and that connection that you have here, and then I can start working on my mount escape defenses, right? So, the thing is that our legs, we're not snakes. We've got this long, straight piece, we follow by this long, straight piece, and then we've got this hook here. And so when you grapevine, you're trying to create this curvy structure that's supposed to be going around my legs, but really what you are is like two big sticks and one little stick. And that just is so easy to break. And what's I don't like about grapevines is when somebody's grapevining me, it introduces external rotation into my lower leg, and right now because I've got this meniscus tear and all that, it irritates my knee and I don't like that. And when I go to pop that off by straightening my leg, kicking my leg straight, putting my boot on and all that, it's going to add rotation into your leg, and then you're going to have that risk of getting a meniscus tear or something like that in your knee. And so it's really not great control. There is one exception to that, is that if I'm on top in the mount and I am, like this, right? So my hips will be on your hips, and I'm keeping my knees off the ground, and I'm floating, and I've got that kind of Superman thing going on here, and you bridge and you try to roll me to this direction, I'm going to post out here, right? Throw my arm out. I'm going to hook your head, and then I'll grapevine this opposite leg, right? And once that happens, I'll move right back to center, and I'll put my feet back together, right? So you know, that grapevine that happens there is going to be a momentary thing for just to kind of keep me connected, but I'm not trying to control you with it. I'm not trying to cause you pain. I'm not trying to get a stronger mount, because frankly, the grapevines are generally just asking for injury for either one of us. They're not good control, and they just hurt and piss you off. So I hope that this helps. And I hope this also helps to stop people from doing it, because frankly, it's just one of those things that I find annoying and ineffective. So I hope this helps. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.